This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN Live, and we're at the 8th Annual Precious Metal Summit in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me right now is Hugh Agro from Revival Gold Inc. It's a publicly traded company, symbol for you, RVG on the TSX Venture and RVLGF in the US. Hugh, welcome to SNN Live.
Good to be here, Robert. Thank you very much.
It's great to have you on.
Thank you.
So, for our audience, let's get an overview of the company, and we'll go from there.
Sure. So, Robert, Revival Gold is a growth company in gold. We're about a year and a half into our business plan. We've got a veteran gold team, and we're revitalizing the Bear Track property in Idaho. It's a great state to be working. We've got the backing of Orion Mine Finance, and we're underway with drilling.
So I normally would ask about the history of the company and how you developed to where you're currently at today, but you got only a year and a half under the belt, So I guess my main question is, what was the impetus for going into where you did?
So it's one of those 10-year overnight successes or 30-year overnight successes. Our team includes our chairman, Diane Garrett, who's been through this before with the Hale Project and Remarco, Wayne Hubert, Indian Resources, and myself with Kinross Gold, having taken that company, being part of the team that took it from 1.7 billion market cap to 17 billion market cap when I retired in 2009. Came back to the industry, came back to Idaho because of the great geology and the perspective of the state support for responsible mining. We're underway with Bear Track on a brownfields project, and we see this growing gap between the pace of global production and the pace of global discovery, which creates a great opportunity for investors today.
So I have to ask, because I've done a couple interviews with some companies that are looking at Idaho, they have projects there. What about your project in this mining district makes this project unique?
Well, number one, we're in a mining-friendly part of a mining-friendly state. So it's a town and a place that has a lot of mining history. In fact, the state of Idaho was founded on placer mining in the area around the Bear Track mine. So lots of history, lots of support for responsible mining. Secondly, I say this is a brownfield site, and we have the team that has deep roots with this site. Our general manager is the former mine manager for the operation. We've got, as I mentioned earlier, Wayne Hubert on the board, who was involved with the company back when it was a producing asset as Meridian Gold. So brownfield site, supportive local community, and I would say this, we're in a district that's found over 3.5 million ounces of gold. We think there's a lot more potential to the land position. We've sewed it together over the last year and a half, and we're underway with exploration. We've got a great team. This project's really speaking for itself.
I was just going to ask you, in terms of development, where are you at? You mentioned a little bit there that you're already starting the exploration, but maybe to give us a full picture, where are we at in development?
So it's an advanced exploration project. We've got 2 million ounces of resource, about 2/3 of that in the indicated category, and a further third in the inferred category. We're drilling 8,000 meters this year at Bear Track. We just got permitted to go into the neighboring Arnett project next door. We'll put another 1,000 meters in there. Our objective is a resource of greater than 3 million ounces, and we'll be continuing with our metallurgical test work and our drilling over the course of the rest of this year and into next year.
So what's your background? I know you said that you had some prior successes and then retired and came back, but what was that experience that brought you into the mining industry itself?
Well, I'm a mining engineer by training, so I've been in the industry. I've been in growth in gold for 30 years of my career, and I just love this business. It's a business that's got a lot of characters, a lot of ups and downs, but I think in particular for investors today, the opportunity is to be part of finding those next new projects that the world's mining companies and consumers will require to feed their needs. We've got a lot of interest in the Apples and the Amazons of this day, but investors are soon going to start turning themselves back to where do the commodities, the inputs to those iPhones and those products we're buying on Amazon come from? They come from mines. And so I love this business. I've been in it for 30 years, and we're creating a new growth company of gold with Revival.
So then from what you can tell us, what are some of the company's value catalysts moving into 2019?
Well, as is typically the case with a exploration development company, drilling. And we've got a lot of that underway. We've got the financial backing to do it in a tough market. We're also working on metallurgy. And thirdly, I would say that we will start to develop out conceptual plans for the potential restart of the operation. That's something that will take a while to develop, but in terms of value catalyst, we've got a lot in front of us. And the other thing I want to say is that as a growth company of gold, we're always looking for new opportunities. This is a great time to be bringing new projects into the company to build our portfolio. Prices are attractive, and there are opportunities out there for a company like Revival Gold, with the backing of Orion Mine Finance and our other shareholders and our team, to really capitalize.
And where can our audience go and find more information about Revival Gold?
So that would be revival-gold.com.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN Live, and we're at the 8th Annual Precious Metals Summit in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me again is Hugh Agro from Revival Gold Inc., publicly traded company. Two symbols for you, RVG on the TSX Venture and RVLGF in the U.S. Hugh, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Robert. Yeah, cheers.